Hello everyone, it's been a good long month of not uploading here on YouTube, hasn't it? Yeah, before I begin with the topic of this video, I guess I gotta mention that there's been a lot of new things going on in my life, and I've also been working on a few too many long projects lately. And like always, I don't want to rush any of my work because half-assery is Hollywood's job. Or other YouTubers' job. But I'm still posting up progress on some of my side projects like the Outbreak comic on my Patreon, so if you're a supporter of my work, be sure to check those out. I'll be making a live stream once a month from now on to keep you guys posted on new projects, since I'll likely be uploading a new video on YouTube once or twice a month from now on. Again, I'll explain more on these decisions in my live streams and Patreon posts. But with that mentioned, let's get into the topic of this video. Resident Evil Resistance is a hell of a ride once you spent close to the same amount of hours as you'd spend trying to 100% the Resident Evil Outbreak games. You just can't get into those type of games without playing them for at least 100 hours. Yeah, that's quite a lot of time to spend on a game without knowing whether you'll soon fully enjoy it or not. And I believe this is the same thing with the Resident Evil Resistance game. I know, Resistance isn't a game that fans ever asked for, and it's quite ironic because so far it's the only modern Resident Evil game I can end up having a good time with. As I've mentioned before in a couple of live streams and an interview, I've been putting countless hours of free time to play the crap out of this game, not because I thought it was a fantastic RE game from the start, but because the devs actually bothered to include up to 655 cosmetic items to unlock. And that includes costumes for both the survivors and creatures. And in this journey, to unlock all cosmetic items and prepare for a crazy, long, deep analysis review for this game, I've experienced some of the craziest and most brutal comebacks as a mastermind and survivor. But mostly as a mastermind now that I think of it. For this one, it's mainly going to be about playing as a mastermind. So for today, I wanted to share some of these crazy outcomes against some insanely skilled players out there. So finally, let's start with number 10, 2-minute win record. So this one's not exactly like a crazy comeback. It's actually a really short match because I ended up winning within the first 2 minutes of the match. And there was I would say maybe two expert players, two that weren't there yet. It was like a rank 32 and a rank 18. The others were like rank 63 and a 543. So the best player there was Valerie. And I was playing as Annette Birkin as the mastermind. That's the beauty about this game, that you could also customize the placements in each area in the maps, you know? So you can actually prepare a good strategy right as the game begins.
Your continued efforts only place humanity in. These creatures should never have been made. But at least they prove useful here. Just let it take you.
There she was. Up. Gotta chomp at that neck. And then there goes the other zombo. Woo! When they grab you from the back, they immediately chomp down on you. Whereas if you grab them from front, of course, you gotta go through that little animation of the character like trying to panic. Then they get a chomp. Well, look at that. 3 characters are already down. And I was like, Becca, you're next.
There is so much more I must do. But thank you for making this easy for me.
And I was like, ta-da! 2 people quit right away. 1 expert player. Shame, couldn't take the L. Number 9. 9-minute comeback. Here's one of my favorite comebacks. I was playing as Spencer. These survivors were wrecking the shit out of me. I mean, look at the time they got. They have 8 minutes and 20 seconds. They've already destroyed 1 biocore. They need 2 to go. I couldn't even keep up with them. And look at that. I have 20 points for Spencer. I tried giving him the best perks so that I can have place as many cards as possible. And even with that as an advantage, I was still getting my ass handed to me. These guys worked great together. As you can see, they destroy the cameras. I think Valerie or January, they're able to destroy the cameras with like a couple hits. If the character playing as January plays her cards right, she can destroy a camera with one shot from the spark shot. But look at that. Immediately, they destroyed the 2 remaining biocores. So I was like, look at that. 9 minutes. 9 minutes remaining. And that's why, at this point, I knew when they destroyed the first biocore, I was like, my best chances are to place all the enemies and everything, all the threats at that little final corridor leading to the exit. And I was like, come on, place the grid. Let's see if this works. Got 1, 2, 3. 3 down. 3 survivors down with that laser grid. And then this character... shoot the shit out of her while she's getting her head sucked on. If that makes sense. I was like, yeah! I was able to take them down. When a character gets knocked down, I believe it reduces, I want to say 15 seconds or 30 seconds. I gotta take a look at that footage again. And when they die, it reduces 30 seconds. There you go, 30 seconds, 1 minute for 2 characters that lost, or was it? I want to say it was supposed to be 30 seconds, but it said it only said negative. Okay, there you go, 30 seconds, yeah. 30 seconds per survivor. So that reduced 2 minutes down. Now we're down to 5 minutes. So I was like, okay, here I go. They were at 9 minutes. They have to pull the lever still. The good thing from having the survivors pull the lever, the exit lever, is that even though it adds an extra minute for them to escape, it makes the biocore, what is it called, you see how my points are in the bottom, like the points they use to activate the certain cards you have. It like speeds that process up, so you can end up putting like as many cards right away. Okay, got 1 person knocked down. Samuel's getting out. I was like, no, he's gonna pull the lever. He pulled the lever, got himself an extra minute. But look at the points in the bottom. You see how the points are racking up quickly? That's the only advantage you get from the fact that the survivors can pull the lever. So I was like, okay, I can at least hurry the fuck up and not worry about which cards I should spend. Throw all the cards down at once. Everything. Also, your ultimate card. Oh boy, look at that. I was like, come on, stop her. I was like, stop her. I ended up wasting the laser grid right there. I feel like I shouldn't have, but well. I was like, hurry up. I placed an automatic machine gun for the camera. 2 characters down again. 3 minutes for the survivors. Luckily, you could shoot survivors that are waiting at the exit on the other side of the exit. There's no, like, shield grid in front of them, luckily. So if you have a machine gun, you can shoot them while they're still in that supposedly safe zone. So I was like, get her! Oh man, my aiming sucked right there. I feel like I could have stopped her. Or I should have chosen to control one of those creatures that has the tentacle in its head. Forgot what they're called. If I had controlled one of those, I could spear her with the tentacle and then grab her. But I didn't, and she reached the exit, and I believe she's the only one. Oh well, you'll see. So Samuel died. He ended up at the beginning again. Look at that, 5 seconds remaining. And I was like, stop her. She was about to exit too. There she goes. January dipped out because she knew the others weren't gonna make it. And there goes the win. So January managed to escape. And that was my fault right there because my aiming sucked with the machine gun on the camera. And I should have thought quickly and started controlling that one zombie with the tentacle in its head. Then I probably would have stopped it because she was in like deep caution. But that was a close call because, I mean, they were wrecking the crap out of me as you saw. They had up to 9 minutes and I was able to quickly get that comeback. I love rewatching this one. Number 8. Almost there, Jan. So I barely have any as a survivor on this list, but this is one of my favorites. I was playing as January. So this survivor was insane. Spencer usually has this perk where you can make the biocores have like a lot more strength to them, I guess you could say. Be a lot more sturdier. So it takes a lot of firepower to break them. Look at that. The help of all of them. Everybody trying to break it. Jan with the torch. So we got through it. Got 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. disable his cameras. Or no, wait, I think what she did for there was like quadruple the price for each item or for each card. So usually the mastermind would not want to use him, not until the time runs out for that, because it's like it turns him off for like 30 seconds, I believe. This is also an old video. Oh no, I was like, ditch her. Then go across them, but I ended up stepping on that mine. Oh, then just barely lost it. Only one person got out of that one. Becca. Lucky bastard. Number 7, the Poisonfest. Man, I wish that I could already bust out with that deep analysis review for the Resistance game so I can mention all the perks that the survivors and the masterminds can possess, because certain ones can give you like a higher perk on things. Like for example, right now in this match, I made sure to focus everything on poison, just nothing but poison. Man, like I was busting out with so many things at once. You see how the numbers are 1, 1, 1? I made that as well to, like, I had to get rid of certain good perks for that chance to have to spend only 1 point on creature cards. And there was this one perk that says that for any creature card that's like already a poisoned zombie, a poisoned creature, it'll remove 3 points when using them. And that's why there's like the poison creatures that are only at like 1 point per card, which is awesome. Gives you a big advantage. But I don't use that anymore at the moment. For Alex Wesker, I mainly focus on using like mines and bombs, because you'll see with another one of those examples that I got going with these moments. I wish I could like at least save certain decks, because you could only save decks of like the creatures that you want to use, but you can't save a specific deck of like what perks, like the perk decks, I guess you call it. But as you can see in this match, everyone was just getting poisoned, and when you get poisoned in this game, well, it's the same as it is with the remake games, where when you're poisoned, your character can't really, like, they'll be running and then at random they'll stop to cough. They'll start walking only just to cough. And that's what happens here. And in these moments, these creatures, all of these zombies are like, I give them the berserk spray, so they move quickly, they act fast. And when they're all poisoned, it slows them the crap down. Look at that, negative 124. That's how many seconds they went down to. That is a crazy large number. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't recall seeing that. That's a hardcore number. Number 6, comeback for both sides. And here we go with that particular deck that I was talking about that I use these days for Alex Wesker. Instead of the Poisonfest, I go with dropping bombs, just dropping plates. Non-stop bombs. So instead of using that one perk card that lets you reduce like 2 or 3 points for poisonous creature cards, you instead get to like automatically have mines explode right away. As soon as they're available to be triggered, they'll trigger. You add that on top of this other perk of making items like mines spawn right away, and it works so good to your advantage. Like right there, you see how it immediately works. Those, like whenever you place a mine, it usually takes like 3 whole seconds, or 4, or maybe even 5. No, not 5. Maybe like 3 or 4 seconds to activate. But when you have everything stacked up to making those mines trigger immediately, on top of this particular perk, look at that. Look at Martin. He can disarm bombs, but I placed 2 right away. So while he's working on disarming one, the other one I placed behind him, and it immediately activates, and both of them trigger at the same time. But he was able to escape. I was like, damn it. I was trying to keep him there. They need 1 more bio core to explode. And I can't set creatures down until that platform stops moving. So I was like, place it. And the survivors are here were working really good, except for the who was that? I think it was one of the characters. I guess it's Buckeye fan as Samuel. I can never tell. Oh, anyways, look at that. There we go, 3 seconds. Oh, they killed more creatures. Gives them extra time. I was like, poison them all, poison them all. Oh, and then they destroyed the biocore. Now they can escape. 17 seconds. I was so close to winning. Look at that, another 77 seconds. They got extra time because they pulled the emergency lever. Well, the exit lever. Or is it emergency? Emergency overload. Alright. Anyways, so I was like, okay, so we got 2 survivors all the way at the exit, ready to bail out. Ready to escape this catastrophe. And I was pretty sure my best strategy, instead of trying to take down any of the survivors all the way at the exit, is to instead prevent the other 2 survivors that haven't reached that platform from reaching it. Just take them down. If possible, I can make the other 2 survivors that are already ready to bail out, that are already at the exit, to come back for their partners, to try to save them so they can all survive at once. Because sometimes survivors will not bail. Looks like Buckeye Fan, he did bail out. As you can see, he did escape. He's out. Valerie has been devoured, but she'll respawn back at the beginning of the platform in that area. Oh, there she goes, and she did not escape. So Samuel and Martin got to escape, but Valerie and Valerie got devoured, and Becca was like barely trying to make it. But at that last second, nope, she did not make it. So that was one good close comeback. It was a win for both Mastermind and survivors, I guess you could say, or at least for a couple survivors. For the boys. But I like this match, so I wanted to include it in this list because it was a good crazy comeback from both sides, actually, because at one point I was already down at the negative like 15 or 17 on the time, so I could have won. I could have won at that moment. It was like halfway through this match, through this video at least, and they managed to destroy that final biocore and then open the emergency, or pull the lever on the emergency exit, which gave them like an extra minute. So man, it was like a win-win for both sides, good and evil, I guess you could say. Sorry ladies, you did not escape. Number 5, laser grid comeback. Alright, so here's one of my insane comebacks, because this is the final moment when the survivors just need to reach the exit and pull the lever, and that's it. And they have up to 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. I was just losing like crazy. I was like, okay, I gotta place a liquor right here. The platform's gotta stop, and then I can place him. I was like, why won't it place? Place! I was like, come on! It didn't do it. I was like, hurry up! I gotta hurry this up. There's no chance of winning now for sure. 9 minutes, they still got this. I think January even has a Gatling gun. My odds. Oh boy. I had to hurry up. I was like, oh, trigger that. Control one of these guys. It was pointless because there she goes with that Gatling gun. Just pulling Jesse Ventura on us. Damn, it was just, I was just getting demolished. Wrecked. Anally, well, you get the point. But I was like, hurry up, put this guy there, put her there, put this fellow there, and there goes a Molotov cocktail on all my main creatures. And then she goes, pulls the lever. Now they have an extra minute. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna win this. I was like, just do what you can. Valor even drops that health canister. What are the chances? What the hell are the chances of winning here? They're destroying the camera too. How many seconds remaining now for the door to open? Once they pull the lever on that exit door, they have like, I want to say 30 seconds, close to 45 seconds, maybe not a whole minute. It's open. So I was like, put that laser grid, get it ready for anyone that walks that way. Hopefully it'll work. I was like, get it. And I got two down. So, okay, I got a chance, but sadly Valerie's not down. She can still put that health canister. Luckily, she just barely put that down, so she's got maybe like a minute for it to recover so she can do it again. So hurry up, they're trying to revive the others. Place this there, place that. Oh, that liquor saved my ass. He saved my camera at least. It's like, hurry up, stop her, shoot her. Shoot her! Yep, went down. Now Becca! Go for Becca! There's Becca. Go for her! Oh, I didn't have any more ammo for it. Becca and Samuel can dip out right now if they could. Like, if they wanted to, they could do that. But they were like, no, teamwork, fellas. We don't leave a man behind. I was like, come on. Damn, my shooting sucks. I'm a terrible shot with the camera. It's like, oh no, they're gonna win. I was like, all I'm doing is delaying the inevitable here for sure. Okay, so January, her character died, so now she respawned all the way at the beginning. Which is good, because she has to go through a little bit of she has to make her way through like quite the platform, I want to say. But I also got to pull I got to make this platform raise up so that it buys me some extra time. Place those there just in case. It's like, hurry up, place all the enemies in this way. Becca, oh, she got taken down by my zombos. Give them extra health regeneration. Place the liquor. Give me a discount. More berserks. Oh, I didn't use the berserk power. I was like, go get her. Come on, Crimson Head Dealer. Oh, scratch her face. The good thing about that, when she uses the scratching as well, when she's attacking them right here, she drains their points to be able to buy shit. So that's why it's a good thing to keep that dealer there. Not just because she can sprint and then take down an opponent and scratch the crap out of them, but because she can remove the points that like the money that they have, basically. She removes money. So they don't have to have enough money to buy shit, buy extra ammo or healing items or new weapons. Look at that, 2 characters taken down. Valerie's on danger. I was like, holy crap, I did not expect this to happen. If that grid had failed, they would have already won the match. But basically, I just felt like I was just delaying the inevitable. At this moment, at least. I was like, oh, sweet, I got another laser grid ready. I've been buying a hell of a lot of time for that to kick in. I was like, get her! Stabbed her with the tentacle and then grabbed on her. Immediately switched back to the camera while that creature is taking her ass down. There you go. Took her down, pull that up, pull it back up to buy some more time. Now that everyone is all the way at the beginning, since they had to respawn after they croaked, I was like, place all my enemies at the beginning right here, so they have to fight their way through these ones first before they make it to that next platform. But if any of them still have money, they'll be able to buy more of those flashbang grenades. Place those there, deal some damage, kind of slows them down. That's another thing, if they have a flashbang, they can stop all my enemies right there and then pull that lever and head back out. But luckily, it doesn't look like they did have any. Like, oh crap, they destroyed my camera. Get that shit back on. Get it. Liquor. The liquors. Oh, yeah, get those there. Get more dudes there. I was already at the max amount, by the way, so it's not like I'm just placing so many more on top. I'm removing some of the ones that were at the far end of the platform to place them there instead, to place some new ones there. And look at that, they're down to 3 minutes. They were at 10, I think 11 minutes, and now it's down to 3 minutes because I was able to stop the crap out of them. Oh shit, what was that? Was that a rocket? I can't remember. Like, hurry up. Oh, she's pulling the laser. Yeah, pulling the laser. She pulled it. She pulled the lever to bring that platform down, but I was able to take her down before, well, right after she did that. So, oh man, and then January, she stopped. She jammed my camera so I can't move it. And if I can't move it, that means I can't raise that platform back up. So hell of a teamwork these guys are doing. I was like, please, there you go. I was like, good, raise that shit back up. Stop them. Hey, look at that. Just, it's hard to tell, right? Because they turned off the lights and there's just like a bunch of flashes going on. Zombies, poison smoke everywhere. 2 minutes. They're down to 2 minutes remaining. Valerie put some graffiti in the bottom. They had 11 minutes. They were there at the exit, but that laser grid just saved my ass from making them get the win. So that's why it's moments like these that I'm telling you that why I enjoy this game, and I can't really fully hate it. It's a tough game to enjoy at first because you have to unlock all the perks for both the masterminds and survivors. You have to level up your characters so they can hold more items, well, more perks. Look at that, negative 93. Whoop! Got the win. But yeah, it's when you're playing this game in the beginning, when you're starting this game off and you're playing it for like your first hour or 2 or 3, maybe just the first day experience or second day, or maybe just the first week experience, you might not have a good time with this because everyone's gonna wreck the shit out of you. But I was able to beat these guys. Look at the ranks: 82, 999, rank 917, rank 41. All these motherfuckers were basically experts, and I was able to get that win at the very last second. They all, like, when it comes to this game, it's like I said with Outbreak. You can't fully enjoy Outbreak once you've like really grinded like crazy, gotten close to the 100%ing, well, 100%ing everything in the game. Then you'll be able to just have a blast with it so many times. And it's the same thing with this game. You have to grind. You have to get like rank 30, I think, with each survivor, so you can be able to hold an extra perk. You have to also buy all these perks as well for your survivors and for the masterminds. By the time you've unlocked all those perks for both sides and you've leveled up to like rank 30 or 50 for both sides, then you're gonna start having fun. It's just like I said, it's a major grind. You gotta get there first, then you can start enjoying the game. So it's understandable. A lot of people, when they play this game at first, they're like, man, this shit sucks. I get it, because you don't have all these perks. Your characters feel like ants against fucking foot. You're gonna get demolished at the beginning. You're definitely gonna experience that for weeks, maybe even months of playing the game. But it just takes a lot of grinding to reach at this level when you have so much in your possession. And oh my god, these guys probably had the best teamwork going on, and in the end they did not expect this to happen. It all comes down to that laser grid at that last moment. At least it seems like it, because if it didn't work, they would have won immediately. Number 4, Nemesis clobbering time. Here's one of my favorite finishers from Nemi, or I guess Nemi. So it looked like I was definitely gonna win this one, as the beginning of the third area, I was already down to 1 minute remaining. So the survivors had to act fast with this part. I had set up an automatic machine gun on a camera, so as you can see, he was shooting Martin while I was trying to keep him from moving. I'm like dodging bullets. Look at this guy, he's already over there trying to handle this. And I was like, yeah, the machine gun's got him. Got his ass pegged. And then he destroyed it, gave him those extra 30 seconds. And he used a defense. Well, his ultimate, Samuel's ultimate, is to like power up on defense. So as you can see, it barely phased him with the rocket launcher. And the rocket launcher can actually like become a one hit kill. Or at least to drop the survivors of the ground to where they need to be revived. So I was like, hurry up, take down Valerie, because she will easily bring anyone that's down up. So I got her down. They got 1 second again, 0. This guy flashes Nemi. The biocore, since I tried putting all my perks on Nemesis to come out quickly. Oh, I was like, yes, took her down. 14. Like, all the biocores are basically weak as fuck. Like, anyone can shoot them, take them down easily, so I had to hurry up. And you know, I was like, come on, look at that. How did they bring back Valerie so quick? I took her down and she came back up, put on her canister of healing everyone. And here I am just smacking away, clobbering motherfuckers up and down. Oh, right as I was gonna shoot them, this guy's timer ran out. And there they go, 0 and 30 seconds again. They destroyed the next biocore. I was like, these motherfuckers! I was like, this is supposed to be my win. So I was like, come on, take them down. Take them down, Nikolai. It's like, lock that shit. Ugh, stupid recording thing. Alright, I was like, no. I put the camera to be an automatic, and the fucking thing turns all the way to the right. I was like, no! So, of course, the survivors can destroy it while it's turning slowly back to the left to see them. So that was a waste. And they were destroying that one. Got another 30 seconds. They have a whole minute now. I was like, damn, these guys got to me. They duped me. I was like, okay, they're coming over here. Use the air cannon. It's barely going to distract them. Takes only 3 seconds off their time. Put that back. That's automatic right now. So I was like, I should switch real quick. Switch? Why was I still looking at it? Oh, wait. Did I use the automatic? Oh, no, I didn't. I was using it myself. Okay, there's the automatic one. Placed that there to teleport them back at the beginning. Got Nemi back out. I was like, fuck him up. And I was able to at least take him down. I wasn't going to be able to put a scratch on Samuel, but he pulled a lever, so now they got another 30 seconds. There goes Valerie with saving the group. I was like, no! Like, come on, clobber this guy. Clobber them. Oh, damn, they were doing such a good job there. I was like, bust out with the rocket. The good thing that I put as a perk for busting out with the rocket is that as long as you're holding onto the rocket launcher, who dodged this thrust kick right there? Nemesis will be invincible. He'll have this invincibility around him. And I was like, oh shit, how do I get him? I use the tentacles, and I hate that it cut out right there, but he was like using that tentacle to the ground. That, what is it called? Tentacle scythe. It pushed Tyrone out of the fucking safe zone. So I was like, yeah, and I did it again. It pushed him out of the safe zone. There goes Valerie for the exit, and did not make it. Now, the thing about once they reach the exit is that they don't automatically win. All four will automatically win as long as they're all four in that spot. But if not all four of them are there, 1, 2, or 3 are there, they have to press the X button and then choose that they want to ditch their partner. So they got to basically double tap the X button once they're there quickly. So Valerie had to enter that spot, that save zone, and then double tap the X button. But she didn't have enough time for that, so I was able to terminate all 4 survivors right in the last millisecond. But it was crazy how it looked like they really were gonna win that match. It looked like at the beginning it was the opposite. They were gonna lose, and then they were gonna win, and then again they were gonna lose. It was like back and forth. They had me on the edge the whole time. So these survivors did a great job, especially when you look at the ranks. 2 of them were noobs, and 2 were at the rank 80s. Like, fuck, man, they put up a hell of a challenge that I did not expect. Number 3, Jill takedown. In this area, I always love setting everything up right away. The sad thing is, there's a big chance that you could end up throwing all your cards at once right here, which could give you the win. But if the survivors happen to have Jill on their side and she is ready to use that rocket launcher, she could completely end your strategy right here. That combined with Martin using that stunning flash. Look at that. Everyone except for the Lickers will get stunned. I think also the Ivy creature does not get stunned by the light. I think. In these moments, you don't really have time to think. You just have to hurry up with everything. Especially as a mastermind, you gotta think quick. Act fast. I didn't see that the, what is it called, one of those creatures with the tentacle grabbed onto him. Oh, he already dipped out. Look at that, Martin already dipped out. The others, ooh, good. Valerie with her ultimate being able to drop that little canister that can heal anyone with that healing smoke. She's another character to look out with when you're playing as the mastermind. She could easily stop your win right there. You could take down 3 survivors and then she'll just pop in, drop that little canister of healing, and bam, everyone's back up and you just wasted everything.
You will all end like this.
Like literally, this is one match I wish I could animate. I could get a set of animators to recreate, at least for the ending.
Give in.
This particular female zombie is awesome because she acts like a Crimson Head zombie. She can run. She has that, like, you push the triangle button, you know where it says right there in the bottom. It says claw slash. Look at that right here. Oh! Jill busted out with the rocket launcher. She could have ended all my zombies right there. She could have stopped us. And look, she was about to use it again, and then the Licker grabbed her. So she could have saved them all right there. I'm not sure for how long. Maybe they would have inevitably lost because one of their partners, Martin, dipped out. But she had the rocket launcher. And again, if Jill busts out with the rocket launcher and just shoots that entire group of zombies right there, she could immediately have stopped them. And as you can see, my strategy is just to drop all my cards at once. So once she uses that rocket on them, she has like 3 rockets, I believe. So she could immediately knock them down, and if they're still alive, she could shoot that second one or the third. And there goes all my cards, and I have to wait for all those points to get back up. So in that moment, I just love how it ended where I chose the dealer chick zombie. I pushed the triangle button, which was the claw slash move, which she'll start sprinting like a Crimson Head zombie. And I ran towards Jill. Jill whipped out her rocket launcher, aimed, and then boom, she just tackles her down before she can use the rocket. When it came to this match, I was like, yes! Victory! That was a hell of a victory. Number 2, saves by first aid sprays. Here's another one as Jan. There's another one as well after this one. But look at that. We had 1 minute remaining. I'd only destroyed 1 biocore. Luckily, these biocores were not that sturdy. Look at that. Immediately got to break it. So it was like, hurry the fuck up. Gotta hurry up in this situation. Multiply the points for the mastermind. Grab all the shit that I could. I was like, keep running. Pop them crazy legs. There's the next one right there.
Do you know how fucking long it took me to make these?
It's funny, Daniel's got like the most personality as a mastermind, and he's never really been given a game of his own. He's never been a boss for any main games. What a waste, right? I was like, yeah, we finally made it. Just gotta pull the lever, crunk. And we're done, son. Then he busted out with Mr. X to the Z. So we barely pulled it, but he knocked their ass out. Then I was like, maybe since Valerie was on the team, I was like, come on, get over here, use your potion. Use that canister potion. Martin with the save, look at that. Blinded his ass temporarily and then gave us first aid spray. I like that you can spray your friends with the first aid spray, because you could do that with the Outbreak games as well. Oh, this dude knocked us out twice again. Look at that. Could have easily beaten us again if I think it was Samuel did not have a first aid spray. You could actually temporarily knock down Mr. X if you just lay enough damage to his face. There you go. Number 1, Laser Grid Spree. This one's not one of those crazy comebacks. It's just a fun-ass outcome that I ended up getting that I did not expect. It was just a good conclusion in my part. When it comes to Spencer, that's what his ultimate weapon is, a laser grid. And it's like, at first I always hated it because I was like, every other mastermind, I mean, Annette Birkin can bust out with William Birkin as the ultimate creature, right? That's awesome. And Danielle can bust out with Mr. X, another win. Nikolai with the Nemesis. We got all Nemi to control. When have we ever been able to control Nemi outside of a fighting game? That's dope. So that is great. Not so much into Alex Wesker's ultimate, you know, that big ass plant. It's alright, but I just, when you're controlling it, you're not really having fun. It's very slow and tanky. Tanky ironic, as I love tanky Ari games. Ooh, we ran into that mine. This is the final location for anyone that hasn't played the Resistance game. There are 3 areas to go through, and this is the 3rd one. They just gotta go through this, and then they're done. They win the game. This is the part where I gotta hurry the hell up. Oh, look at that. You can see that they're halfway through destroying that biodome, or biocore. I was like, hurry up. I have only 3 points left. Use this machine gun. Friggin' Spencer. I was like, oh no, they got through that. One last bio core remaining. And I was like, okay, what do I do? Drop this here. Those are the really powerful explosive mines. There are two types. One that's like a low level explosive. Damn it, I hate when that does that. Once again, the game capture footage glitched right there. I was like, oh good, I got the laser grid ready as in Spencer's ultimate. So this is the fun part right here. I was like, okay, place it at a good spot to try to get all 4 survivors at once. Right there. Look at that. Oh. And Martin barely got phased. Well, he was about to lose, but look at that. Boom. I love that right there. Because the way I picture it is like that laser grid popped up. 3 of the survivors got definitely fucking sliced up. Martin dove out of the way, but just barely got phased. I mean, to the point that he was in red danger zone. And he slowly gets back up. He's like, oh my god, I'm still alive. And then Spencer busts out with the high caliber rifle. Boom! 1 shot to the chest. And it's over. So it was like, I was really hoping to get all 4 at once. But the fact that it put Martin on the extreme danger zone. And then I was able to bust out with that high caliber rifle shot. That's another shot that I want to get animated. Because it would look fun to see these guys get sliced and diced with that laser grid. And then Martin barely gets like maybe his whole arm gets sliced, but then he gets up, he's like, oh, I can still do it, and bam! Spencer, being a dick, just takes him down with that high caliber rifle. What a douche, but an epic conclusion, at least in my opinion. That's it for the video. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video, and if you truly enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content from this jabroni. I cover lore videos, facts, movies, and game reviews, all based on my favorite franchises such as Resident Evil, The King of Fighters, Mortal Kombat, Celebrity Deathmatch, The Mask, Dragon Ball, The Terminator, TMNT, and more. I'd like to give a very special thanks to all my Patreon supporters. This video is for you, and I hope you like seeing your name at the end credits of this video. And if you too would like to see your name at the end of a new vid, be sure to join my Patreon, where you also get to receive exclusive videos and updates such as new art panels for my Resident Evil Outbreak comic that I'm working on. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and remember to have an awesome day.